Okay, I have a confession to make. This Frank Ocean beat that I've been working on, I did add some things to it in the spare time that I had. I don't know if I showed you this, but I originally wanted to have some like French horns in this to kind of really make it stand out. But after kind of listening to it with adding vocals and stuff, I decided not to. I didn't want this song to be a song. I'm writing an album at the moment, so I kind of wanted to make this more of an interlude. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I was kind of just sitting, and all of these thoughts and words kind of came to me. So this is what I wrote here. I've got, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love before? Stuck to someone and you can't let go. Running on a feeling that's great, until one day things fall apart and everything breaks. I started to write this, and then without meaning to, I was rhyming. Oh, that's the Hoover. Sorry, that scared me. And without meaning to, I realized that things were rhyming. So I kept that going, and I ended up just kind of writing a poem instead. And then I kind of wrote these previous lyrics. Again, not sure if I have showed you these lyrics. So I've recorded these vocals. We've got this vocal train here. Let me just take all this off. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love before? It's just me speaking the poem
and you can't let go
into my microphone.
Running on
but to make it sound thicker and make it sound cooler, I had the idea of, I wanted it to sound like it was off a phone call. So I did some EQ. I added some EQ to it.
Let me ask you a question.
And that's what it sounds like.
Have you ever been in love before?
And then I wanted to make it sound thicker, so I just copied the vocal over, added some delay and some reverb to the vocals, and this is what we have.
Let me ask you a question.
Just makes it a little bit more.
Have you ever been in love before?
And then this last part here, where I say, what is it?
But to love someone.
Oh, so here, but to love someone is so good. To love someone is so great. Get the highest high and the lowest low. But sometimes to love someone the most, you have to let them go. I wanted to make this sound out a lot, so I created this vocal here. It's pretty much the exact same. I just added this really cool delay effect onto it.
Hard to find. But to love someone is so good. To love someone is so great. Get the highest high and the lowest low. But sometimes to love someone the most,
Yeah.
you have to let them go.
So that's kind of how it was, and then this is what it sounds like over the instruments.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love before? Stuck to someone and you can't let go. Running on a feeling.
And then these vocals here. Okay. I try not to use pitch correction or flex pitch in my vocals, but depending on the effect that I'm trying to go for, I will use it. There's going to be probably a couple songs on the album where I use it simply because I think it adds more to the song, especially if I'm making more of an upbeat kind of like rap song. A lot of rappers use auto-tune, and I make it very obvious that it's on my voice because that's the effect that I'm trying to go for. But this here, I wanted it to make it feel very dream-esque. So this is what I came up with. Oh, also, okay. So this is like the main vocal here, and then this here is a distorted vocal of this here, just to kind of give it more of an effect. Yeah, you can see it's very auto-tuned, very... That's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for, though. And then once it finishes here, just end it with this. This is probably one of the very few songs that I will show you everything that I've kind of done. It's a very short song. It's only, I think it's like 2 minutes. No, it's nearly 3 minutes. Oh, an interlude, that's nearly 3 minutes. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I just wanted to create something different, like very different. It's just a bit atmospheric, I guess. Like this, to me, is quite Frank Ocean-esque.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna call this though. I need to come up with a name for this. I guess I could call it "Have You Ever Been in Love" interlude, or "Let Them Go" interlude. I think I'm probably just gonna do something like that. But yeah, that's this Frank Ocean beat that I kind of made. It's very, there's no drums. I didn't want to add drums. I wanted to just keep it very minimalistic, and yeah, I hope that when the album comes out you like this song, because I really like it.